Welcome everyone, this is Harley Man vlog number 2. I'm on the side of the road here. Do a quick walk around of the Fat Bob 2018, souped up to stage 2 with the power cam. There she is. Just a quick walk around so you can see what I'm riding. As I said, I'm parked on the side of the road. So 114 in case anyone is curious, and we're just going to go for a quick 15-minute ride, and yeah, you get to see a little bit of Canberra in case you're curious about where I am. Yeah, just got back from the Harley dealer. Bought myself a new dry rider style jacket, although this particular one is actually a Harley Davidson jacket. It's quite good. I got it on a discount, and yeah, I needed it for winter riding. Canberra's pretty cold for 3 months of the year, but today it's not bad. I'm feeling a little bit warm. It's a little bit windy today, so I'm hoping the sound comes out alright. I've been trying to tune my recording equipment, just getting the final tweaks to make sure the videos come out okay, as well as the sound. And like I said on my last vlog, I'll do a vlog especially on how you can set yourself up for vlogging. That's assuming my vlogs work out okay, which so far so good. But you can have a lot of trouble, depending on what sort of helmet you've got, keeping the wind noise out while you're voice recording. So picture's quite easy, just point the camera, but mounting a camera on the helmet in the right position gets to be a bit challenging, and it depends on what sort of helmet you've got as to how easy or difficult it is going to mount. It is going to be to mount. So yeah, I don't have much more to say on auto tuners without doing a kind of detailed review on it, which I might do one day and show you what the console looks like. That's something that I use a RAM mount and connect it to my handlebars if I want to use it. But you can see down there, there's the wiring for it, and there's a plug in there, in that mess somewhere, where I can just mount it here with the RAM mount and plug it in. But unless you're auto tuning, there's probably no need to have it attached to the bike all the time. They say think of it as a tool and just use it when you need to do some fine tuning, and my advice is just let your mechanic do that and you're done. So and I'm still running the bike in, as I said in my last vlog as well, so I can't rev it out more than about 3,000. And yeah, I'm feeling good in this new Harley jacket. It's nice and warm, even though it's probably, I don't know, I'd guess about 5 or 6 degrees Celsius outside. And yeah, what's that in Fahrenheit? About 40 degrees Fahrenheit, I guess. But yeah, I'm not feeling it at all. In fact, I'm quite warm. Although I have got my long johns on. So Canberra's, like, as I said, cold for 3 months of the year, but you still get a lot of sun and not much wind, which is really good. Get a little bit of wind, but not much at all. So you can be out there on a winter's day, and sometimes when there's no wind you can even wear a t-shirt and it's, you know, barely 5 degrees or 10 degrees. So yeah, it's not as bad as people think it is, because there isn't too much wind. I find that windy cities are quite difficult to be comfortable in, especially when you like riding a motorbike. And if I wanted to do vlogging in a gusty windy day, that would affect the sound quality as well. I think there's this thing called, I don't know, motorcycle blindness that car drivers have. They tend not to see anything smaller than them. So the jacket I've got on now has got a bit of red in it. So it's more noticeable than the black jacket. And as much as I like black, it's kind of my favourite theme colour for the bike basically. It blends so much in with the tarmac, which is also black. And if it wasn't for the headlight, I'd almost be invisible. Just in case you're wondering, filtering is legal in Canberra. So up to 30 kilometres an hour I'm allowed to filter between traffic. It's not meant to be used for overtaking, just at traffic lights basically, which I think is really good. The only thing now is we need to be allowed to park on the pavement, which they do in Victoria but not in the Australian Capital Territory. So in Victoria you can park your motorbike on the pavement in the middle of the city, any pavement, not a problem. Canberra, ACT, I guess they're not as strict on parking as they are in the bigger cities, and they do provide free motorcycle parking areas, but outside of that it's not legal to park on the footpath. Yet you can park a bicycle on the footpath, so I don't see that there's a huge difference. So yeah, I'm hoping ACT one day will let motorbikes park on the footpath. They're easy to keep out the way. Yeah, so wow, I think this is a great day, so I'm quite surprised. Yeah, so what can I say about the Fat Bob Up 2018, considering that's what I'm meant to be talking about? I keep turning into a tour guide, sorry about that. It's a nimble bike. I love it because I used to own a Heritage Softail 2005 model, which is a top-end cruiser that's got touring capability with a big windshield and pannier saddlebags and big saddle, general comfort all round, so you can cruise and tour on that bike. Whereas this one it's still a cruiser and it's still got plenty of touring capability. So I'll definitely be touring on it. I've got two windshields for it. There's a 15-inch windshield and a 19-inch windshield. 15-inch is smoky for, I guess, the summertime, and the 19-inch is clear. And I've got both. I plan to, when I go touring, I'm going to use the 19-inch, and yeah, for those really windy days I'll use the 15-inch. It's a bit lower profile, but my preference is no windshield at all. But when you're doing a lot of miles touring, a windshield's very handy, especially if you're riding into windy days or rainy days. Yeah, what else can I talk about? So, covered the windshields. Yeah, I'm thinking, in keeping with the theme of the Fat Bob, it's got a gold bronze exhaust system that comes stock with silver coloured slip-ons. So I've kept that theme. I've just put the Screaming Eagle slip-ons on, and that gets you to stage 1, and they are tuned for performance. So the Screaming Eagle slip-ons you can take all the way to stage 4 if you want to, although I think the recommendation is after stage 2 you might want to look at a more open-ended full exhaust system if you want to go stage 4. Although again, I'm not sure. It's just what I remember talking to some technical Harley people. Yep, Canberra's full of roundabouts. Oh, look at that glorious sun. Fantastic. Not bad for a winter's day. And one of the other things I'd like to do to the bike is get some covers. Like they have a kind of copper bronze derby cover, and there are, you know, other bronze covers you can get for this particular model, and that, I think it's again to go with the exhaust theme. So I'm going to bling it out a little bit with some of the bronze copper looking accessories like the derby cover, because I've seen that on a few bikes and it just looks amazing. It really does blend in with the theme of the original exhaust. The good thing about Harley Davidsons is you can customize them to the nth degree. Guess you can do that with any bike, but Harley Davidson caters for it more than other brands, in that there's almost an endless array of parts that you can buy for your stock bike, and anything from petrol tanks, handlebars, mirrors, pegs, the whole lot really. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the ride. I'm back to Canberra city centre again, so this is me signing off from vlog number 2. Tune in for the next one, because we're definitely going to be out in Canberra National Park somewhere, so you'll be seeing lots of trees and mountains. But until then, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now.